So in this video, we are going to learn about the collection framework. So just first thing we are going to learn what is the collection. So collection is the uh, it's a framework which provide to capability to play with the like a bunch of objects. So first, so previously we have arrays before the collections. So why we need the collection framework? So that is the first question. So array is an index collection of fixed number of homogeneous elements. So, but before a collection we have arrays in which we can play with the bunch of objects. So then why we need a collection framework? So the limitation of the arrays are there. The arrays are the fixed number of we have a we have to specify the capacity like uh, uh, like how much capacity we are going to use, like we have to provide the uh, like space, how much element we can store in the particular area. So it is a index uh, collection of fixed number of homogeneous elements. So fixed numbers means we have capabilities, how much object we need to, so how much object we need to store. We have to play with the arrays. We need to know we should know the size of the arrays, like how much object we have to use. So that is the challenge with the arrays. So arrays are fixed in size. Once we create an array, there is no chance of increasing or decreasing the size based on our requirement. So while we are creating an arrays, then we have to initially know the size of the array, because if once we are creating an array, then we, we did not increase or decrease the size based on our requirement. Like we are creating a initially 10 number of uh, array with 10 size, then and future we did not get we will get 11th element to 12th element, then we will not add that element in the particular array. Or if initially we are creating a one 1000 uh, space array, then and we are using one or two elements to store, then the memory space will go waste. So to use the arrays, then we have to use we should know the size of the arrays. In arrays can hold only homogeneous data elements, like homogeneous means similar kind of data. Like if if we are creating an array of student type, then we should only save the student type of object into that array. We can only add the student type of object into that particular array. If we are going to add an employee type of object into that particular student type array, then we should get an error. But we can resolve this problem by using the object type array. So we can create an object type array, so we can easily add student type of object into particular that array, and employee type as well, because object every class uh, implements the object in the object class. So that's why we can easily add all this. Array concepts are not built based on the data structure, hence we did not get any existing data structure method support. For every requirement we must have to write the logic, like like for example, we have to store the array, uh, or we have to fetch the largest value. So these kind of challenge, these kind of similar programs we have to write. For each and every program we have to write the logic. But if there should be some support with data structure, so then these method will automatically get from the uh, data structure. So these kind of To resolve these kind of problems, uh, some people introduce collection concept. Like, what was the problem with the arrays? The number homogeneous and not getting support from the any data structure.